finally reopened its doors to the public a few weeks ago after almost 30 years of closure, including more than 10 years of renovations. Located in the Armenian quarter of the Old City of Jerusalem, the reopening of the Mardigian Museum marks a new chapter in the Armenian presence in the Holy City.
For us, Jerusalem is a second home.
A presence of more than 2,000 years, since the conquest of the region by the King of Armenia, Tigran II in 95 BCE, until the Ottoman period, including the first strong immigration of Armenians to Jerusalem in the 4th century, after Armenia became the first Christian state.
Now the rooms, they explain about each period of the country and what it went through,
with explanations in 4 languages.
Here we see a piece of paper which was written by the Prophet Muhammad, and it was sent here saying that Armenians are very welcome in this country and nobody should touch them and they should give them the chance to live here.
In addition to official documents and precious objects, the museum also houses some manuscripts belonging to the Armenian Patriarchate, which holds the second largest collection in the world.
Armenian miniature, which is an art of its own, and it is done by very important Armenian artists. One of them is Roslin. Why? Because he used the lapis lazuli color, which is brought from Afghanistan actually at the time, and it is very beautiful blue color. Just like a lot of Armenians here in Jerusalem, I was born and raised in Jerusalem. I am 3rd generation of the massacre.
A large part of the museum is obviously devoted to the Armenian genocide under the Ottoman Empire between 1915 and 1970.
This is the most hurtful part. It is very well made, but when you go in, it is a bit heartbreaking.
At that time, more than 5,000 Armenians found refuge in Jerusalem, including Tsarig's grandparents. Armenians estimate that 1.5 million of their own were systematically killed during the First World War, a genocide that they commemorate every year on April 24th.
We didn't want any other people other than the Turks to stay in Turkey, because we were, first of all, non-believers of their religion, which is Muslim. Another thing is a lot of other countries did not help us because we were a minority, I guess. Second, because we were not as important as for other people as it is. It's been more than years, which the Turks did not apologize, did not even admit that there was a genocide, where they say it was a war and people die.
Today, about 30 countries explicitly recognize the Armenian genocide, but Israel is not one of them. It would be a question not only of alienating Turkey, but also Azerbaijan, a strategic ally of the Jewish state, which is at war against Armenia.
The thing that's happening now in Armenia and Azerbaijan, between Armenia and Azerbaijan, it's just, it makes us relive what we've lived before. This time, unfortunately, also nobody's taking care of it, nobody's looking at it. And at the same time, it's interesting that how the Armenian government is sending troops to help Turkish people with the earthquake that happened.
At present, about 1,000 Armenians still live within the walls of the Old City of Jerusalem. If some have Israeli citizenship, most of them are content with simple permanent residence status, just like the Palestinian inhabitants of the Holy City.